Hi, my name is Bernie and I am the face and voice behind Tauranga Wellness Clinic, and welcome to my Facebook YouTube channel. It's good to have you here, and I am super excited to be chatting to you this week about all things sleep. In case you don't know me yet, I am a registered clinical nutritionist and I work with women over the age of 40 with chronic pain and inflammatory conditions. And sleep is a massive role or factor to consider in all of these different contributing factors that could be behind pain and inflammation. So if you haven't watched the previous 2 weeks worth of content, I would encourage you to click back and go and have a look at that, because today I'm going to be addressing 3 common things I often see in my practice and 3 solutions that I would recommend. Please be mindful of the fact that this is not intended as medical advice, so please do make sure that you contact a healthcare professional if you are struggling with anything that I speak with today. So, challenge number 1, you fall asleep or can't fall asleep easily. So how do we go about preparing the body to get sleepy or to feel sleepy? 3 things you could look at doing if you're not already doing that, and that is what I call sleep hygiene. So how bright is the room in which you are doing things 90 minutes leading up to bedtime? That's the first thing. What are you doing 90 minutes leading up to bedtime? Are you on devices? Are you watching something on a tablet or a TV? Do you have the necessary apps installed on those devices to create a softer blue, yellow light? Or do you perhaps even need to wear some blue light blocker glasses? And the third thing I would ask is, how late are you eating your dinner? Are you eating your dinner and then going to bed? Are you allowing between 2 to 3 hours between dinner and bedtime? Are you snacking leading up to bedtime? All of those things would potentially contribute to not being able to fall asleep easily. Problem number 2. So you're sleeping through the night and then you're waking up during the night. So you're not able to go back to sleep easily, or you struggle to fall asleep again. So one of the reasons you could potentially be waking up in the early hours of the morning is that you are not producing enough melatonin. And last week's post was all about serotonin, and serotonin converts to melatonin. So if you don't have enough nutrients in your diet to produce the serotonin, it may be that you can't go down to the next step and produce enough melatonin. Are you waking up perhaps to use the toilet? Are you perhaps waking up more than once to use the toilet? You may need to consider what your fluid intake has been like leading up to bedtime. Or are you struggling with an overactive mind? Are there lots of thoughts and to-do lists? Then you might need to put some or other strategy in place to write those things down so that they are out of your loop. Third challenge is to do with your sleeping environment. And this is also part of the sleep hygiene that I addressed with the lights. We sleep best with a cooler temperature between 18 and 20 degrees. So if your room is too hot, it could be that that is something you need to look into. Make sure your pillow is the right density or thickness for your neck. If you have somebody as a sleeping partner, get them to check your posture. Are you actually lying straight, or are you lying at a weird angle? And also make sure that you have your dental health cared for. Your oral care is critically important. Are you snoring? Is your tongue relaxing and perhaps too swollen because you might be carrying too much weight, blocking your airway, which means that you aren't breathing sufficiently, and then waking up with feeling exhausted. So 3 tips, 3 possible issues that could be contributing to why you're not having a good night's sleep. Try those out, see if any of them resonate with you, and hopefully they help you. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to join me next week. Remember to follow. If you like what I'm chatting about, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. liking these videos and sharing them, please. They do help with my algorithms. And don't forget to subscribe to my monthly newsletter and follow me on other social media platforms, Facebook and Instagram. Awesome. Catch you next week.